This is a forum to liberate issues to be included in the draft constitution in Kenya. About 100 delegates from the minority and marginalized communities from across the country gathered in Nairobi under the auspices of the Consortium for the Empowerment and Development of Marginalized Communities. I attended the event and also talked to some of the participants with the aim of trying to understand their concerns in the constitution making process.
You're here from a marginalized community.
Yes.
What are you expecting from this?
What I'm expecting from this is that we take very strong positions on issues of constitution, on issues of justice and reconciliation. We want to make sure that for the healing process to be complete and to be comprehensive, the injustices, especially that those that were committed in northern Kenya, are addressed, and things like Indemnity Act are repealed from our law books, because those are draconian measures that don't belong in any constitution of any country. And at the end of the day, I think we shall come up with very good positions in favor of the marginalized communities.
SEDMAC stands for the Consortium for the Empowerment and Development of Marginalized Communities. Basically, SEDMAC is a network of civil societies which are based in areas which are considered marginalized. These are areas which have been basically neglected historically, and we define them by the fact that, number one, maybe they have very poor social amenities in terms of road infrastructure, hospitals, schools, all right? And in a nutshell, you know about the northern Kenya, Lamu, Coast Province, areas of Coast Province, Tana River, Turkana, Samburu, I mean a very big chunk of Kenya, basically.
If we look at what is going on in the country, we have to be very, very careful, because the politicians and the elites of this country don't want a new constitution. Because a new constitution is going to dispense power to the people, and they don't want it.
Constitution affects everybody because it's a part of life, and shaping or changing the government so that it can be able to get good services. And the Constitution of Kenya has gone under review since 2008, and the whole idea started with multi-party democracy, which is the birth of the constitutional reform. And if the constitution are changed, we will get a better life or better service from the government than we have today.
That is because the current constitution, there is nowhere marginalized or minority communities are mentioned, and our fear is most likely even this new constitution that we are waiting, you will also not be catered for.
And the fourth key issue is what will be the role of the Prime Minister. We know that in Bomas, he was supposed to be the head of government. But with the revisions done by Parliament and His Honorable the Highness Mr. Wako, he became an appointee of the President doing kazi ya mkono President. What is it that you're going to have him do now? And then the fifth issue is cabinet. How will cabinet be appointed? Where from?
We're still awaiting the constitution. We don't even know if it's going to be there, or it's just a game of the parliament. But I would really love it to see that the Kenyans come as one, and we would love to have a new constitution, a constitution which will see that the marginalized communities to become one.
What are we going to do? We have no time already. Time is ahead of us. We are left behind, and we are here just pointing fingers in each other's, maybe our MP or what. What are we going to do? Come up with a strategy to see what we are going to do here, and go and tell our community, so that we move up with something that will make a difference. We stop this arguing here, because we already know, and these reactions are there. We've been here and we've reacted the same way we are reacting now.
Nobody used to care, so at least we have a voice in the parliament, and we hope the politicians or our leaders will now see the need of bringing on board the marginalized.